All right, Ralph here, Boricua Sense. This episode is brought to you in part by the good folks at Torombolo. And today, we're going to do part two of top 10 Lattafas for the fall and winter. As before, I am not going to bother wasting anybody's time with talking about the cameras because, let's face it, those are landmarks and obvious choices for the fall and winter. If you don't know Camera, you've sadly been living under a rock for the last few years. So I won't mention those because, yes, those will be in the rotation. And I want to talk about some different choices. So, stay tuned. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to ask you guys to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share, however you want to do this to get the word out. And some of these are very well known, and some are not. I'm not going to put them in any particular order. Some of these I've worn last winter. Some of these I have not. So it would be awesome if you guys that have worn any of these can let me know what you think so that I can prepare myself. The first one we're going to start out with is the awesome Teriyaki Intense. Now this is one that it's very popular. Let's talk about some accords here. The main accords are amber, warm, spicy, cinnamon, vanilla, metallic. Now right there, you can tell where this is going. The ratings are 4.38 out of 5 with over 1,700 votes. This came out, I'm not even sure, yeah, it came out last year. That's not bad. Top notes are saffron, bergamot, middle notes plum liqueur, cinnamon, base notes amber, tonka bean, and benzoin. This is often compared to the cameras. It's kind of like the same thing. Almost, I think I think this is a bit more stout, in my opinion. And this is one of those that the longer it sits and matures, I won't say macerate because my wife hates that word. Matures, they get better and stronger. Nice atomizer also. It's also, it's not morning. I already pick it up. It's not morning, but it's just afternoon, and the only thing I've had in my nose has been coffee. So, yeah, this is freaking good. This is so freaking good. Don't let those notes kind of scare you. The saffron, plum liqueur, because what this honker is picking up is that bergamot, that cinnamon, and maybe some of that plum liqueur that just kind of sweetens it a little bit. Man, this is good. Holy crap. And like I said, this one, after it matures, it got so much better. Yeah, Teriyaki Intense. All right, this next thing I'm going to talk about, it's one that I bought solely based on reviews because half the time, if not most of the time, I can't sample these scents. This one I picked up based on some reviews, and when it arrived, I was a little like, I'm not sure where this is going, but this is clearly going to be for the fall and winter. This is Kaed Intense. Let's talk about some accords here. And by the way, this is the green bottle. I know there's a green bottle and there's two other bottles. This is the green bottle, in case you're wondering. Let's talk about some accords here. Amber, warm, spicy, sweet, vanilla, cacao, balsamic, tobacco, cinnamon, honey, and powdery. The ratings are 4.53. This came out last year. The top notes are, this is where it gets interesting. The top notes are tobacco, cinnamon, white honey. Middle notes, vanilla, cacao, myrrh, patchouli. Base notes are amber, French, labdanum, and styrax? I have no idea what that is. People said this is supposed to be a clone of, what is this? One of the Dior's. This is Givenchy Parfum, whatever. Anyway, so let's go ahead and give this a hit. This is definitely for the winter. I wouldn't wear this outside the winter. The combination of tobacco and cinnamon is interesting. Is this one of my favorites? I'm not gonna lie to you and say, "Oh, this is wonderful," because this is not one of my favorites. But it, it would have a specific use. That leather note, and if y'all may know, I'm not crazy about a leather note, but you do pick up some of that leather. And I don't even know if it's listed as a. I'm picking up something that reminds me of leather, and I'm not sure what it is. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. Do I love it? No. This is one that it's definitely suited when it's about, I don't know, as they say, as professionally speaking, cold as hell. Yeah, there's something I'm picking up that I'm having a hard time determining what it is. Maybe it's that Styrax thing, which I have no idea what in the heck that is. So resins, balsams, it doesn't really tell me. It's a balsamic note with floral and woody nuances, depending on, I have no idea. So I'm gonna have to study that to understand this one better. So yeah, definitely guys, if you have experience with this one, please comment, let me know. Caed Intense. All right, the next one I'm gonna talk about, this one's been around also for a minute. This one came out in 2023. It says Liam, Lattafa Liam, also known as Liam Gray, Liam Silver, you name it. I call it Liam Gray because I also have Liam Blue. Now the notes on this one are, the accords are woody, warm, spicy, vanilla, powdery, aromatic, sweet, fruity, iris, green, and earthy. Ratings are 4.34 with almost 3,000 votes. That should tell you something right down. The top notes are cardamom, fig, black tea, iris, vetiver, labdanum, vanilla, sandalwood, tonka, and patchouli. This is compared to, and I've seen it compared 1,000 times to, what is this thing called? Gris Charnel BDK Parfums. Okay, cool. Yeah. Liam Blue is really good too, but that's more for the, I want to say that's more for the spring, summer. Let's give this one a hit, see what's up. Yeah, this is nice. This is really good. This is going to shine this fall. The tea and the fig and the cardamom, they work so good together. It's not what you'd expect. Fig Hug by Paris Corners. That is just unbelievable. And I guess a plug on that one. I recommend that you get that one, and when it arrives, spray it in the air, let it sit. And I'm talking let it sit for, geez, maybe what, a week and a half, because when I bought it, when I first got it, I smelt it right out of the trigger. I was like, oh my God. It reminded me of a fig Newton dipped in milk. And I was like, this is not for me. I put it up. I revisited literally a week and a half later. And it's like the DNA just completely changed. That oxygen got in there and it just made it so much better. Like, so much better. I remember last night, that's what I was wearing last night because it's so good now. And I can tell you it's only going to get better. But that's for another video. Anyway, this is nice. That tea and the cardamom and the fig just work awesome. Yeah. Liam Gray. All right, the next thing I'm going to talk about, it's the other one like this, but it's the gold one, the original Caed. This one came out in 2018, so it's been around a minute. I got it late last year, maybe. I can't remember. What I remember of it, because I've been gotten a chance to wear it anymore because when I got it, then it just started getting warm and I haven't worn it again. It's very spicy, but in a good way. The main accords are warm, spicy, leather, cinnamon, woody, oud, vanilla, powdery, amber, aromatic, and animalic. Ratings are 4.13 with almost 2,000 votes. The top notes are cinnamon, cardamom, and bergamot. That should tell you right there. Saffron, sandalwood, cedar, carnation. Base notes: oud, vanilla, leather, and amber. So that leather is like on the bottom, which is, this is compared to, what is this? Nous, et le si, polerie, et j'ai de mec. Whatever. I can't even say that crap. So let's stick with this one right here. Right, I got some in my hand. That's not good. Man, yeah, this one compared to the green one, this is this one is really good. There it is. Okay. So right off the bat, you're gonna get hit with that cinnamon, which makes this perfect for the fall and winter. You're gonna hit that cinnamon. Yeah, it's cinnamony. You're gonna get a lot of that cinnamon. And the warm spicy and the cinnamon, it's so, I guess not take it as a warning, but just so you know, if you want sweet, yeah, no, this is not it. This is spicy and very Middle Eastern. If you're into that, like I am, you're gonna love this. Yeah, this is very spicy, very warm, and that oud is there. I'm getting no carnation, no vanilla. This is a spice beast. So take it for what it's worth. If you like spicy, good spicy, not medicinal, not rubbery, none of that mess, it's for you. All right, the next thing I'm going to talk about, it's one that is very popular. It's a monster. One of my good friends that's also into scents bought it, so I recommend it to him. He got it like, I want to say maybe a month ago. Keep in mind it's hot where we live, and he's been rocking that like I don't know. He's got it like on his weekly rotation. And I'm like, good God, man, I can't wear that now. It's too hot. But hey, Badi al oud for glory. This is just awesome. So let's talk about some accords. The main accords are oud, warm, spicy, fresh, spicy, patchouli, metallic, musky, woody, lavender, leather, and earthy. The votes for this bad boy are 4.11 with over 6,000 votes. So that should tell you something right there. This one came out in 2020. Probably one of the worst years in recent history. But anyway, that's when this came out. So I guess that was a good thing. It's one of the good things about that year. The top notes are saffron, nutmeg, lavender, middle, oud, patchouli, base, more oud, more patchouli, and musk. This one is, yeah. Which one is it? Honoring, no, what the hell is the one? Oh yeah, oud for greatness. That's the one that this is compared to. I love this one, but when I got it, I haven't been able to wear it. Crazy atomizer. Man, this is good. God, this is good. You have to want to be bold to walk around wearing this. This is not what the standard man is going to be wearing. Let's say you go to a function with your wife, girlfriend, fiance, whatever. In my case, my wife. This is what you want to wear when you are there and you're like, I'm here to kick ass and take names. That's because I am all that is man. This is what you want to go with. Man, this is just powerful. It's powerful. It's a beast. And it demands attention. Damn Skippy. This is just awesome. The next thing I'm going to talk about It's the, I want to say, the younger brother of the last one we just talked about. This is Padilla Oud's Honor and Glory. Now let's talk about some accords in this one. The main accords are sweet, warm, spicy, fruity, vanilla, woody, powdery, cinnamon, and tropical. Okay. This one came out in 2023. The ratings are 4.21 with over 5,000 votes. This is the one that everybody says is creme brulee. Have I ever eaten creme brulee? No. So let's see. The top notes are pineapple, creme brulee, cinnamon, turmeric, black pepper, benzoin, vanilla, sandalwood, cashmere, and moss. Now you notice that there's nothing about oud in those, which I don't know. But I'm here to say this one absolutely is awesome. Oops. This one is more for everybody. This is unisex. Younger guys, older guys, guys that are older than dirt, such as myself, can rock this. It's unique how you detect an oud in it, but it's just not listed, which is kind of awkward. But it's sweet, yet has a backbone of, you know what I'm saying? It must be the sandalwood, the cinnamon. This is more mass appealing than Oud for Glory. Like I said, Oud for Glory is for, you know. This one is more mass appealing, but it has a backbone of that it's totally unisex. In my opinion, least masculine. I rocked this one. What's today? Saturday. I want to say Thursday night after I got home from work. The next morning when I was working out, it just blew up. It came out again. So yeah, this one it's got some staying power. This is awesome. Honor and Glory. All right, the next thing I'm going to talk about. This one's been around it came out last year. New addition to the collection. It has a brother, and his name is Caprice. So you should know this. This is Al Nashama. Oops, there we go, right there. This one's very nice. Let's talk about some accords here. Fruity, sweet, soft, spicy, amber, aromatic, fresh, spicy, citrus, white floral, herbal, and patchouli. Ratings are 4.36. The top notes are sage, pink pepper, bergamot, plum, jasmine, black pepper, Saffiano leather, amber, patchouli, and moss. Compared to, I have no idea. What's it compared to? You know what? It don't really say. I mean, it's probably in there somewhere, but I don't have time to dig it up. Anyway, this one's really nice too. Oop, there we go. Oh man. Oof. Okay. This is one of those rare, I shouldn't say rare, but this is one of those cases that the plum just gives it such an awesome base and such an awesome balance between that sage and the pink pepper. Man, this one is going to be perfect when the weather starts to cool down. Not necessarily cold, but when it starts cooling down. Bet your ass I'm going to be rocking this one. God, this is good. Man, you don't get a lot of that pink pepper. You definitely don't get a lot of that leather. I'm not crazy about leather. The plum makes it, and again, don't let plum scare you. This is good. Holy crap, this is good. It needs to start cooling down so I can start wearing this one. This one's so good. I can probably wear it, but I want to wear it when it's cooler. Yeah. Al Nashama. All right, the next I'm going to talk about is a sequel, so to say. Let's just get on it. Art of Arabia 3 from the Pride line. And the main accords are amber, sweet, vanilla, warm, spicy, balsamic, woody, aromatic, tobacco, and fruity. It's a definitely a unique set right there. Ratings are 4.30. This came out in 2 years ago. The top notes are olibanum, davana, bergamot. Middle notes are dates, tobacco, sandalwood, and tuberose. If that's not unique, I don't know what is. If anybody eaten a date, I've never eaten one. I'm curious as to what they taste like. Base notes are myrrh. Every time I hear the word myrrh, I'm like myrrh. Myrrh, vanilla, tonka bean, labdanum, and patchouli. This gets compared to. What is this? Oh man. See, sometimes Organic Guy starts throwing all these ads and screws everything up. By gets compared to Blonde Amber by Clive Christian. Okay. Sure. Let's give it a sniff. See what we're working with. And I may say the wood out of you. Right, go. This is another one that reminds me in a way, well, this is another very sophisticated smell, and I guess it's because of it's part of the Pride line that you can tell the quality of the ingredients is there. This is very. This would not be a good one to, let's say, if it's fall, it's winter, and you're gonna run to the Home Depot and buy pine straw. No, this is more formal. Oops, sorry if I make noise. I just scratched my, not hit the microphone. This is more for a formal setting. Not, the we monsieur, drinking teas. No, I'm talking about maybe going out to dinner with the wife and stuff. This is good. Very nice, very nice. The amber and the sweet work extremely good together in this case. I can't say what a date smells like. I need to go to the grocery store and buy some. But you can. The tobacco is not a lot of tobacco. Like you barely pick up any tobacco. Yeah, I'm not picking up hardly any tobacco. But nonetheless, this is really good. Yeah, Art of Arabia 3. All right, the next one I'm going to talk about is from Lattafa's Rave line. They got 3 altogether. I think it's 3. No, 4. They got 4. This one doesn't get a lot of talk, and I don't know why. This is Rave Rouge. I'm assuming the rouge is because of the color, and also because this is another. There we go. Here's this. Now, rouge. Let's talk about some accords here. Amber, woody, balsamic, green, and warm, spicy. The ratings are low, 3.99, with only 71 votes, which is crazy. This came out in 2022. The notes on this are balsamic notes, herbal notes, resins, iris, woody, and sandalwood. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know if that's accurate. Honestly, I don't think it's accurate. Why? Because, fixing to tell you. Yeah, I don't know. See, and like I said before, for Granica, it's not the Holy Grail. For Granica, it's a good reference, It says, okay, so the accords, it says amber, woody, balsamic, green, and then warm, spicy. I'm sorry. And then on the notes, there's nothing about spicy here. Woody, sandalwood. I've worn this on skin, and it's another one that is very spicy. Spicy and woody. All this other nonsense, I'm not picking up. So it's kind of that's why And this one I originally bought for my wife because I forgot what the white one is called. I honestly forgot what it's called. It's unisex, but it's very feminine. Um, I bought it for me. My wife was not crazy about it because it has a lot of white florals. I like the crap out of it. Not to mention, it lasts forever. Isabel, my partner in crime in these scent things, she loves it, so she wears that thing, and it rocks. It's freaking awesome. But this one, I bought for my wife, not knowing what it's gonna be. I went on these notes, and when I spread it, I'm like, oh, she's not gonna like this, and I was right. This is too spicy for her. But for me, yeah, I like a spicy scent. This is good. And it's super cheap. It's a parfum like all Lattafa, so you're getting quality. It's gonna last forever. Now Rouge, get it. All right, folks, we're on to the last one here. Again, like, comment, subscribe, share, especially if you have experience with these scents, especially if you have experience with the ones that I mentioned that I haven't had a chance to wear. This last one, it's probably one of the most popular Lattafas ever. If you don't have it, you need it. If you don't know it, learn it. Vintage Radio. I'll be honest. I was wearing it the other day. My wife thought it was too spicy, which I don't think it's spicy at all. But and I said before, if my wife doesn't like it, I don't wear it. So what do? I'll wear it when she's not around. This is awesome. The main accords are woody, fruity. It's like a cereal, woody, fruity. Woody, fruity, aromatic, fresh, spicy, citrus, lavender, sweet, herbal, warm, spicy, and powdery. The ratings are 4.34 with over 2,000 votes. This came out 2 years ago. The top notes are lavender, sage, and bergamot. Middle, plum, palo santo, black pepper. Base notes, sandalwood, and oud. So maybe she's sniffing or detecting that oud and black pepper. I smell more of the plum and the lavender when I wear it because it's just awesome. This is compared to, I've seen it a lot of times, Paragon Initio. That you pick up a lot of that plum, which is also here. These two are very similar. I ain't gonna lie. If you don't have either of them, this one is a tiny bit spicier, but I'm talking by maybe a fraction of a point than this one. If you don't have either of these, I would go with a cheaper one because you're gonna get the same thing. I'm not even sure how much Vintage Radio is now. I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's a little bit more pricey than this one. And when I mean pricey, it's maybe by a couple of bucks, not much. I tell you what, I'll do you guys a solid. Let's see. Okay, right now you can get Vintage Radio for $28.99. $28.99. Okay, that's pretty cheap. Alma Shama. $25.31. So like I said, it's a few dollars more than this one. Yeah, so if you don't have either of these on the Shama or Vintage Radio, go with the cheapest, which right now is going to be this one. If you want to go a little bit bolder with some spicy, go with this one. It's phenomenal. They're both awesome. They both last forever. Vintage Radio lasts forever. So I've worn it many times and it lasts forever. So there you go. Top 10 Fall and Winter Volume 2, like I said I was going to do. And again, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and if you have experience with these, just drop a line. Just write it down there. Let me know what your experience is. It's always great to know. So anyway, till the next time, later.